Hey everybody, we're live. Hi Dar, good to see you. Hope everything's going well. We'll just wait for some people to come in. I've just got out some cards that I made from last week's, some of last week's prints. I have to cough, sorry, I'm gonna cover my mic. And seeing, I'm getting an ad, you should be able to skip it. Hi Anina. Hi Anina, hi Dar. Just said hello again, just in case you got the ad the same time I did. There shouldn't be any other ads. Hey Anne, what happened today? Like I was looking for you. Did you just have trouble getting on today? What's the scoop? Or did I just not find you? Sorry, I'm just having the rest of my coffee there. Hope everything's okay, Anne. Must be not too bad because you're here. Hi, Pamela. Good to see you. StreamYard didn't work. Oh, that's weird. I'm on StreamYard right now, as you can see from the logo up there. That's weird. Your Wi-Fi was okay? Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda, I opened up my fall basket to get some inspiration, and look what I found in my fall basket. This is a tag you sent me, everybody. This is Rhonda Griffin-Shale. She sent me this tag last year and some cool prints. Let's see. I'm just going to show off her stuff. Shout out to Rhonda Griffin-Shale. She has a YouTube channel. I think you mostly do shorts though, right, Rhonda? Look at all those pretty papers. So I've had that in my fall journal and, well, in my fall journal, in my little tote I have for my fall journal, and I opened it up and I realized I haven't even started a fall journal. So I'm gonna have to start a fall journal. Hi, Vale. Hi, CB. Okay, I think I'm back. For some reason, it kicked me out. It kicked me out of the studio and muted my camera and my my sound. Hi, Kimberly. I know, the internet gremlins, or maybe StreamYard's having some glitchy issues because Anne said she had trouble today. That's really weird. All right, so here's some of the cards I made from the prints we made last week using the gold watercolor ground and the, watercolor effects. I told someone I was going to do some testing with just regular gold paint compared to the watercolor ground over this past week, but I didn't get to it. So I'm sorry, I don't know if it's much different. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Linda. Hi, Tim. And then these were some from some specialty papers that I won at a Dede giveaway. Here's some of the ones I didn't use. I got these cute hedgehogs. Maybe we'll use those today. This shibori dyed paper. These cute lucky cats. And then a gel print. I don't know if this is a Dede gel print, but it's very pretty. So that's some Happy Mail I got. And then I also got a giveaway. Well, I don't know if it was a giveaway, but Dede also sent me this Corgosaurus coloring page from Monstrous Mutts. And she let me pick, and I thought this one kind of looked like Lucy. I know Lucy's not a corgi, but she's got these big ears and this cute little smile. So I'll color that at some point, I think. So I'm just gonna put that aside. And then, so these cats, the octopus and the fish were all from those specialty papers. So that one I've already spoken for. I know who I'm going to send that to. And then this one I added this tree using a stencil from Kim Art Studio. So these are just very simple. I just fussy cut the images out and glued them to a card. Hi, Sari. Hey, Christine. Yes, I'm jelly printing in the dark. And then that's the octopus one. So that was a fun way to use up these prints. And I just put them on like, what's this base size? 5 by 7 or 5 by 6.5. So I cut the prints down to 4.5 by 6. Hi, Diane. So that's that. The other thing I did this week is I also cut down this print that we did last week. And I just did some outlining with the Elegant Writer pen, which I showed you guys last week. I think I'd done this one on camera. So then I just did a few more. I didn't feel like doing the whole piece, so I just did a small section. And then I used black Pitt pen to outline it. So we got that. So this is very similar. And then the fish print I did, after the stream ended, I just took some Bombay ink and I started outlining the fish and making little scales. So that I'm going to send to Zandra because she sends me Happy Mail. So I'm going to be sending that to Zandra. And then I had left a bunch of leftover Bombay ink. So I just pulled out the, excuse me, Dede sent me more of that origami paper. So I pulled out some of that origami paper and I just did some, I just used the dropper or a paintbrush. Oh, I think it was in a lid. So I just kind of did some squiggles and I sprayed it with water. And because it's Bombay ink, now that is permanent. So if I did that, it won't move. So I thought that would make fun collage papers. Hi, Dede. Dede, I just showed the cards I made using the Happy Mail you sent me, those specialty papers. I just showed those. And the octopus. This one's not on a card, it's just on a card stock. And then the origami papers, I did some more, just some mark making on those after the stream last time. And this too, I just did, that's just with the Bombay ink, but I didn't spray it with water. And then I wanted to show you guys how this one worked out. This was the one that I just added the Gansai Tambi, Kuretake Gansai Tambi granulating Aurora paints. That's a mouthful. And so it's kind of cool. It's very rusty looking, but it wasn't pigmented enough to really work on the gel plate. So this we just added after. So that's kind of a cool effect. So that's that. And then when this one dried, this is how it looks. So I had sprinkled salt on it. I think it was Deb Smith that said, why don't you sprinkle some salt? So I sprinkled salt, and it really gave a good sort of pitted kind of look to that. And I think the effect of the purple with this and then the green, I think that's because of the Jane Davenport sheening inks, because they separate out into different colors depending on what you use them. And we had used that. These are not water permanent though, they're not permanent. However, we did mix them with matte medium. So I think, I'm just gonna do a little test over here. I wonder if that helped make them permanent or if they still move. Maybe it moves a little bit, but really I think the matte medium, no, it does move, it can move. So there, it is moving. It's very little bit though. So it didn't totally seal it in, just probably the way that I used it. Hi, Mitzi. And then of course, this one too, that's how it dried. So because the gold watercolor ground wasn't even in some areas, so the sheening ink was like purple here, but more of a pink here. And then the blue versus sort of this greeny color, I think that's because of the Jane Davenport ink that it made that effect. And then the other ones dried pretty much like we showed, so I'm not going to show those again. And let's put those over here. This was that one baby wipe that I said I was going to save. Look how it dried. That was the Jane Davenport ink again, how it separated out into different colors. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like it. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Heather. Yes, it looks very tie-dye, doesn't it, Dede? Boop, boop, boop. All right, so that's the what I've been up to. Oh, not quite. That's the what happened after we finished live streaming last week and our happy mail. And then this past week I've been into playing with my Art Nouveau Gansai Tambi Kurtaki set. So this week I did this piece here. So this is a cute little journal. It's not watercolor paper, but it does hold up to water pretty good. It's Art Creations, and it's a cream color paper, which I don't have a lot of experience working on cream colored paper, but it's kind of fun. It does sort of look like shibori, doesn't it? Sorry, that last Jane Davenport one. So that's just some watercolors and then some doodles with the gel pen and a micron pen. I don't know if you could see the gold. And then last night I was playing with this color palette here, and of sprinkling water on these paints. I like the blooms you get. So I did this first. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry. I cut out there for a second. So I did this last night, and I just put in the paints and then I splattered it and let it dry. So to me, I see like a hill, another hill, and I see a tree here, and I see a sky. So I'll probably doodle that at some point. And then I had paint left over, so I thought, well, let's just do like some little grid journaling exploration. So that's, and then these I would definitely doodle in them. Like this, I see like a forest and a sun, maybe some flowers, maybe some people, I don't know. So it's just abstract watercolor play. Thanks, Dar, for the link. Yeah, I do like the colors in this set. This pink here, I actually used the coral pink and a bit of vermilion, and I mixed them together to make this pink. It's just a little bit darker than that pink, not by much. So that's fun. I had fun with that. I've always loved doodling. Watercolor's fun and doodling's fun. So let me just put that away. Is my sound okay? You guys can hear me all right? I wish there was more time in the day. more time in the day to play. All right, so today at Dede's, I was saying, I don't know what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to do something fall themed. So this is what I came up with. We're going to use these items to make a fall page, probably an 8.5 by 11. And then I think I'll make some painty papers using the gel plate and these origami papers. I pulled out some fall color ones, and then we'll make some postcards and maybe decorate some and give one or more away depending on how many we get done. Sounds good? Excellent. Hi, Laura. So I've got, this is a Christy Hartman stencil design from PMR Studio. This is also PMR Studio. I don't remember who the designers for that. And then this is my leaf stencil design and from PMR Studio. And then this is a placemat. So I think we're gonna make layers of that to make our main page. And then, like I said, we'll do some little postcards that we will perhaps decorate. Let me put my watercolor journal over here. Okay, let's pull out the gel plate. Oops, I'm going to pull out Big Peggy because I think we do the origami papers. I just want to kind of have like a big area to kind of do. And I just put some stuff to clean some of the crusty bits off a little bit. So I just did that before we came on. Thanks, Dar. So what I'm thinking is, so here's my thought process. So I want it to look, the background to have these patterns, and then I want this in the foreground. I want the truck and and the tree. So instead of doing all one layer, if I did it one layer, I'd have to do the truck first and then the tree and then pick up with this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the background first separately using these two. This is my plan. Doesn't always work. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to use the gel plate, like an 8x10 gel plate, to make an impression of this and then stamp it onto the background. And then I'm going to use that 8x10 or this plate to make the truck, and I'm going to fussy cut it because I want it solid. I don't want these spaces in here. So we'll probably do like a brown, maybe a teal. We'll do teal and rusty colors for the truck. So we'll start with that and we'll go from there. Oh, the other thing I was going to show before we do that is at PMR Studios yesterday at their stream, we're talking about zines. So I was saying, well, I usually do my zines the way Dede and Janet showed me on 8.5 by 11 paper. So this is my original zine. So the background is a scan of a gel print. And then I cut it. So you fold it in half. You fold it in half again, and then you fold it in half that way. And then you'll have the lines, and then you cut it here, and then you fold it kind of like that to make your zine. That's just a like quick, easy thing. And then on this one, I decorated it. I don't think I'll do a zine today, but maybe sometime this month we'll do a fall themed zine, and I'll just do it like a master board type where I'll do just one piece of paper and then we'll fold it and decorate it. So I just want to show when I hear zine, this is what I think of. I think of the zine I learned from Dede and Janet. And then what you can do is you can photocopy this. Now my photocopier doesn't photocopy without borders and it's not very good quality. So I took this in to Staples, and I think I photocopied it onto legal size, and then I cut it down and folded it to mail it out. All right, Diane, that is an excellent thing to do. So I'm going to put this down first. So we want some fall colors. So let's do, I think we'll save that for the truck. Let's do some orange. This is vermilion, and let's do this primary magenta because I do like, these are kind of like a soft fall colors. Like you do, when you look at leaves, you do get this sort of like corally color sometimes. Thanks, Dar. So let's just do a random pattern of this. And we'll let it dry, and then we'll add the other stencil. You know what? I think we're going to do all separate layers, actually. I'm going to do this as the base layer. Then I'm going to add the outlines of this as the second layer. So yeah, this is going to be a multi-layered print, meaning multi-layered on the paper. You can have multi-layer on your gel plate. You can do multi-layers on your gel plate, but you can also layer on the paper. So let's just do, let's put a bit of yellow in this too. And I'm just going to do, roll this to get the pattern on there. So this main print, we're going to do it in stages, so I don't think it's going to take up the whole time. So I'm hoping we'll have time to do some postcards. Dede, that was a very fun stream as usual. So inspiring. I think most of you here watch Dede or know Dede. So we're going to lift that up, and we're going to get our paper, and we're going to get a print of that pattern. And I need a big piece too, so I don't get my hands dirty. Let's use that. Diane says she looks forward to finding skeleton leaves to glue into her journal. Yeah, our leaves are starting to turn. They're mostly green and yellow. We don't have a lot of orange yet, and we don't get much red up here. So it's going to be something like that. Let that dry, and then I'm going to have to do that while it's wet. So we could work on the truck because we're going to fussy cut that out, right? Or if we just work on the truck here. So if we do like a teal color, actually, let's pick it up with the teal. Let's put it down with some quinacridone and maybe like a little bit of brown, burnt umber, to give us like some rusty kind of vibes. Da, da, da. I want a lot of paint under there because I want the outline of the car to be this color. So we're gonna, of the truck, do that. Just gonna, and then we got to pick that up with something fairly thin. Yeah, Christine, we don't get a lot of maple trees here. I know. In Ontario, like my husband's from Ontario, and he says there the colors are much more vibrant. I actually spent time, that's where we met in Ontario. And yeah, it's a lot more reds there. So I'm hoping that's going to be dark enough to show over top of the can't talk and do this at the same time. Over top of the turquoise. I think that's just a dollar store placemat, Sophia. Not too much there. It's very sticky, dries fast, but that could be something. So that's the truck by Christy Hartman, and Dar put the link to that in the chat. And it comes with some other stuff too. It comes with like, I think these other pieces here. All right, let's see if this is ready. So that's like super bright, super bright. So I think we want to do this on it with maybe some darker greens. And maybe a bunch of different greens. We'll do that. So for this, we're going to put our colors down like we did with this, but then after we pick up in the spaces, we're going to put this down right away. Okay, so we're going to use maybe some green and some brown. This is the green gold fluid, so it'll be a little bit, excuse me, dendritic. And this is not fluid, high flow, sorry, high flow. And then this is burnt umber, again, the, I don't want too much brown, the basics, Liquitex Basics. Let's put just a smidge of this. Let's see if we like that color. Oh, Lucy. Sorry, guys. I don't know what she's barking at. I think I want more green. Hi, Jackie. Or purple? Maybe we should have done purple. Not sure about that color. It's very like olivey green, but let's just go for it. I can't pet her because she's downstairs. She doesn't like coming up to my room. I would love to pet her, but she's a little bit stubborn. Probably the garbage truck came. You guys like my thumbnail for today? I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do something fall. So I just used my thumbnail. I just used a little picture of Lucy that I posted online this week. All right, so it should grunge this up a little bit. I just think we don't want it, we want it a bit grungy to match the truck, right? So I'm using Big Peggy today. This is my 12 by 14 gel plate that Peggy sent me. And it's nice when you want to get like full paper coverage, right? Okay, so we're going to pick up the truck with the teal, I think. Let's use that. Be cool to pick it up on craft colored. What if we pick it up on this like piece of newsprint here that used to be my drop sheet, and then that'd be nice and thin for printing. I'm just gonna cut a piece of this. I'm nice and thin for gluing, I mean. It might be a little wrinkly though, I don't know how this will take the water, but the moisture. So Dede, I also showed the Happy Mail of the Corgosaurus that you sent me. That looks, I think it looks like Lucy's smile. This is still a little bit wet, but I don't mind too much. And remember, we're gonna cut this down. We have, like, I just saw your comment again, Christine, about the maples. We do have some maple trees, but they don't really get that big, and there's not that many of them. Okay, so let's let that dry. See how this is doing. Yeah, I don't know if it's dark enough. I feel like doing, well, I might add some black to this just to make it more striking. Not sure. We'll see how or we could do the tree in black, and then the tree will stand out more. Where did I put the tree? Tree. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Is that it? No. Okay. Don't know. Yes, it takes a tough tree to survive those prairie winters. Oh, here it is. Found it. So this we're going to just kind of put on the background. We could do gold. Do you guys want a gold tree or a black tree on top of this? I'll let you guys decide. I think I'd be happy with either. So we could do a gold tree or we could do black. So this kind of gold or more darker, like a black. So we got two blacks. Okay, let's do black. I'm going to get my 8x10 plate out because I want it to be a precise placement. I'm going to kind of stamp it on there. So I'm going to get my 8x10 that has the acrylic backing. All right, got lots of blacks. Okay, we'll do black. Black. Oops, sorry. So I'll do the Mars black. Hi, Kristen. Yeah, it's a long winter here. It's a long winter, but we've got another cruise booked for February. We're going to be away for my birthday. We're going to go on another Caribbean cruise. I'm very excited about that. Here, let's use another origami paper to pick this up. We'll use this one. Well, it won't be big enough, but. Okay, and then we put our tree. Oh, I need more. Another piece of paper. black with gold bark texture. Well, I don't know if I can add gold bark texture because I've already got it down. But we can maybe put some gold doodles on it after. So that might be cool in our postcards. Okay, so I'm going to put that on top of here. I think I'll put the tree like kind of off center. Might not be quite enough paint, but we'll just kind of go with it. And I'm probably going to put a road on the bottom, so I didn't do it all the way to the bottom. We're going to ground that truck. Sorry, guys. I have do not disturb on, but when my mom phones, the do not disturb doesn't work. Sorry. Watch my mic. Okay. Is that better? Sorry, guys. So yeah, I do put do not disturb on my phone because I film on my phone, but I have my mom as a person that can override the do not disturb. Can you, I assume you guys can see me again because I can see me. So there's our tree. So I like it. You can kind of see the line there. I wonder if we can just kind of, while it's still maybe a little bit wet, we can kind of lift that off. I probably should have wiped it off while it was on the plate. Hi, Kathleen. Yeah, and PMR Studios, they have this tree, but they have lots of other trees too. I only bought one tree, but if you have a favorite tree, they might have it. They have several. Okay, let us put that over there. Let's see if our truck worked. If it's too wrinkly, it's a little wrinkly. Not gonna lie, I think we might. I'm tempted to put. I don't know. Let's cut it out and see. We could add a bit of black on there, but let's cut her out and see how it looks. Could be once it's cut out, it might stand out a bit more. So I noticed Christy Hartman, she was playing with her truck on a recent video with her truck stencils. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use your truck stencil. And I forgot. And then today when I was getting ready, trying to figure out what to do, I was looking through my stencils and it came back to me and I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to do that. So I should have written it down. Dede says to write down your ideas. and I did not write it down, but we ended up remembering it. So there we go. And I feel like I'm going to cut this down. Could do it there, here. I could doodle with black. Yeah, I could do that. Let's do black and brown on the edge here. So let's just do a little bit of the burnt umber and some of the black. And we're just gonna do like a strip. I don't think I want it too. I'm going to use this part of the strip here. There's the tree. Let's just do that, just kind of lightly. There we go. Maybe a little bit more on the bottom here. And on this edge, whoops. Which we'll probably cut off anyhow, but. All right, while we have that down, let's just throw, let's throw another stencil. I've got these, I don't remember whose design they are, but let's just do that because we're going to be building our postcards using the origami paper. So we're just going to kind of layer. We'll add to that. Let's just do that. Leave that on there for a minute. Okay, I'm going to go cut this down a little bit. Let's state that, you know what, paint's still wet. I can't put it in my cutter. Let me just heat gun that for a second. Heat gun. Yeah, I think it could be, Ron, it could be a Christy Hartman border. Okay, I'm going to go cut this. No, I'm going to cut this edge here a little bit too. Just a smidge. And then we'll glue that down. And then I'm tempted to put this blue along the edge. Hi, Beth. Yes, I have a cutting station on, it's like a kitchen island, an IKEA kitchen, like it's a small kitchen island. It's an IKEA thing. I'm still going to do a tour of my space soonish. I was hoping we're getting a sofa bed to come up here, but it's not coming till the end of October. So I don't know if I'm going to wait for the sofa bed. I was going to put this on there, but maybe let's just do this. Let's do just an outline to kind of match the truck, just to bring it together. I'm just trying to push it down on the edge. Let's do this. Should wipe that back maybe just a little bit. And I'm missing just a smidge right here. I'll just put a little bit there. A little bit here. I just feel like that kind of ties it together a little bit. And then we got some paper there. Okay, so let's I wonder if I have a sticker or like a word or something. Got this as family. No, that doesn't go. Can you guys hear me okay? I think my mic is maybe going under my coat there again. Yeah, I don't really have any wordage. Beth says, nobody would complain if we had a 2-part tour. All right, so do we mount this on craft? Or do we mount this on black? Oh, this is too big. Where did I get that big piece from? Excuse me. Need some pumpkins. I was thinking about that. Like some pumpkins kind of sticking out the back, or even like on the side of the road. Hi, and oh, we saw you before. Okay, let's see. I do have, let's see, do I have some pumpkins that are, I have these pumpkins. Just put them like that. We could like kind of grunge them up a bit. Or I've got these pumpkins from some scrapbook paper. I don't know, that just looks weird there. I don't know. Thanks, Star. This one, the colors do work with it though. Did you guys have a preference on the black versus craft? Oh, wow. That's a loud car. I could put happy fall, y'all. I could write that on there. Black, black, black. Okay, we'll do it on black. The before I glue that down, I'm gonna just think about the pumpkins. Let's just edge this with just a bit of black. Okay, and then we'll just could round the corners, but I don't feel like it. So Beth, are you gonna go on stream with Anne next week and glue in the forest book? Is that what you're ready to glue? This is just some double-sided tape. It's kind of nice and quick. Yes, if she'll have you. I'm sure she'll have you. Okay, and we'll just do that. We could use a little bit of glue stick. And then we'll glue down our truck, and we'll maybe those that pumpkin ephemera, and then we'll add happy fall y'all, perhaps. Just a quick, easy journal page. If I had a journal, I should get a journal that's big enough to put 8.5 prints in. And like I said, I have this container with a bunch of fall stuff, and I thought I had a fall journal started, but I don't have a fall journal started. So maybe this will be, so maybe go into my fall journal. Okay, and I do like that pumpkin. Instead of fussy cutting it, I'm going to, I think we'll just distress the edges. This is a King Art, one of those art crayons, whatever. And we're just going to smudgeify this a little bit. I just feel like it's a little bit too pristine for the page. We're going to just kind of grungify it a smidge. Maybe just back in here too. Do that, and we could just kind of edge this guy in black too, right? Just going to do that a little bit, maybe make his tires a bit more black. All right. So let's glue this puppy down first with our Eileen's tacky glue. Thanks, Vale. Anne says the background reminds her of the brilliant red fall sunsets when she lived in New York. Oh, that's lovely. I like that. So Eileen's tacky, and then just spreading it out with the glue stick. So full of glue. I wasn't really thinking ahead too much, was I? And then we'll make some more fall theme papers and do at least one postcard. Doing okay for time. Yeah, about an hour in. Oops, don't get glue on your, well, I guess you could get glue on your gel plate. I don't know. Use matte medium on it all the time, but I don't really want to get glue stick on there. I don't want to cover that pumpkin too much. Okay. If we just draw, ta-da! Let's just happy fall. There we go. There's our page. Whoops, got glue on the back. So there it is. Thanks, guys. Thanks, CB. Thanks, Dede. All right, let's do some more papers. Put this over here. Yeah, I know it's not a Canadian saying. Okay, so with that, with our paper, we're going to decorate. I pull out some of the fall colors. Let's keep decorating them. We got this one. And then we'll rip them up and make some postcards. But shall we use some more fall colors? Let's put some green and it's got to get to my stencils. Well, we can use this one. Let's use that one. And what else? I pulled out just some different stencils. Some are fall, some aren't fall. But do that. Oh, I bumped my mic. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. So Janet wants me to do another meander journal. So we will do that. CB voted yes, but I just told CB that I don't know, I just didn't feel like I had enough energy today to do that. So we're just gonna kind of put some layers. I'm not gonna think too much. We're not gonna overthink it. Do I still sound like the teacher from The Simpsons? I hope not. I hope it's back to normal. That up a little bit. I feel like we need some orange on this one. When I bump my mic, okay. What about, I do have this stencil here. This is one of my designs. What's it called? Kaleidoscope Friends. This is, I think, the 8 by 10. I think that might look kind of cool on there. Let's try it. Still green. Which I think I want to pick up the outline with that. Let's do it on the back of this one and we'll see. So we're just adding layers. Let's pull this up. Put this down on there. Thanks, Jackie. Hey, Lady J. So I think that'll be cool ripped up. So we got that one. This one could add maybe a little bit more of this blue to it. Might be cool. This one could add maybe some black. Let's see. What if we do this blue? And the black. Do like a little ombre. It's a lot of black there. That's a lot of black. Too much black. Let's pick up too much. Let's put a pattern in it. Let's just do that. I want to keep that. Yes, whoopsie. And okay, I'm happy with that one. This one definitely needs something, and the purple. So that's nice and rough. Okay, those are done. This one's, I think more orange on this would be good. I don't even know where we're going with this, but we're going somewhere. So we got those, and we're going to make postcards somehow. Let's put that there. Let's see. What else did I pull out? We got this one. This is one of Darcy's designs. It's forest floor, and that's pretty cool. Let's use green. Or is that too Christmassy? Maybe yellow or gold? No, let's use yellow. Even though yellow is a little bit, sorry, we use yellow and maybe some touch of orange. Oh, it's so loud. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay, let's grab a brayer that doesn't have black on it. What a mess. Just gonna see if some of that comes off on there. A little bit. That's cool. I like it. I feel like I should pick that up with like a green. I do have a green here. And I need something to help me put it down. Hey, Julie, did I say hi to you? Are you getting ready for work? Okay, so once we have a few more papers, we'll do some postcarding. So that's kind of cool, pretty random. I like we're adding like grunginess from the other layers. So this we need more, maybe like a dark green on that, or brown. Let's do brown. And a bit of green. Bye, Dede. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the origami papers and the happy mail. use a different one. Let's put this back on here. So we're going for autumnal colors. We'll layer that like so. I think I would like some purple. So we're just getting some grungy patterns. All right. Purple. Let's add some green. Like a darker green. Like this. Sorry, I think my mic kind of dropped there. So this is phthalocyanine green. And maybe a little bit of that turquoise. Oops, that might be too much. This still has some brown on it, but that's okay. Just kind of do that. So we're gonna go for like abstract landscapes. Let's do this puppy. But I think I want to pick it up with the purple. Let's use a yellow. I should be using like another piece of paper, but I'm just gonna use this paper towel. Okay, Vale. All right. So we've got an assortment of papers. Let's make some postcards. We're going to do the Dede style of ripping. We may add paint, we may not. So I have a few bases ready to go. So I'm thinking mostly like landscape. So let's just start ripping. Let's not overthink things too much. We'll make some hilly. Let's get, let me move Big Peggy over here. Let's get a few bases out here. We'll start with 4. All right. Do that. Let's see, some red. So they're kind of nice because they're 6 by 6, so they fit lengthwise pretty nicely on this size postcard. And I'm going to rip along the little hills on this one. I don't know, like I don't have Interesting. Let's see. Trying to decide which way to rip it. Diane says she has a hard time working on a small. She always wants to fit too much in. I get that. I understand that. Let's do that. I'm definitely not an expert. This one we could almost do. Could almost cut it. I'll cut it like that. And then we could just add a strip to it. It almost looks landscapey to me as is. Oh, I kind of cut it too small. That's okay. I'm trying to use a little bit of each piece at least, just to, oh, I like that. It doesn't always have to go like all the way across either, I don't think. This reminds me of when I did those the rice paper postcards. That was really fun. I like the brown with this one. Maybe we want that more like a, we could do that. Put this up top. Take this whole one here. Sorry, I'm not watching chat a whole bunch because I'm trying to get some stuff done. Okay, I like that. I like these two together. I just don't think the purple works with that one. What about this blue strip here? Do that. And we should get some like some ephemeras or something, or to put that in the middle and then that up top. Okay, when we glue them down, they're going to be pretty, they're very thin, but they're very sturdy. And if they're not quite 4 by 6, I'm okay with that. Are you guys still with the tour? I don't see a lot of chatter going on. Did I lose you all? Diane likes the bottom left one. This one here, cool. What if we put, Not sure if that yellow one's working. I think it needs more. I don't think it goes with the color scheme. Okay. So we got those. Now I'm going to just glue it down a little bit so we could always tuck something in if we find something. Like I'm wondering, like, could we put like a pumpkin on that? Like, I would like some of these to be fall theme. Okay, let's just go for it. I feel like this one needs something. Oh, okay. Let's just do this. I know I want the bottom attached. Or, you know, we could just glue them down, and if we want to lift it up, I can just lift it up a little bit, probably. I just use something to glue on. Okay. Let me try to move this out of the way. I do like this one, though. I think that's kind of cool. We'll put those three together. Okay, let me move my Big Peggy over here. Okay, let's glue some stuff down and just go for it. We'll see what happens. We can add some funky ephemera or doodle on them or do something. Bye, CB. Good to see you. Take care. Stay safe. Hi, Belinda. Now, I should have put this one on first because it is at the bottom, so let's do that. So, Belinda, we're working on some fall colored postcards. We started off, we did a fall page with a rusty truck. And I think I'll have to cut these down to a little less than 6 by 4, even though these were 6 by 6. I don't know if they shrink a bit when you when you paint on them, or we could just decide that we're going to paint a border or something. So I appreciate everybody coming to hang out with me. It's always fun, even when I don't know what I'm going to do. So if I just post like a generic thumbnail, it's because I haven't really decided what to do. Often, if I just watch Dede that morning, I get ideas of what to do. Yeah, so this paper is maybe a little less than 6 inches, but that's okay. We're just going to go with it. So I'm using the Eileen's Tacky, and then I'm just using my glue stick to smooth it out off on the side here. The edges, I'm not going to maybe push all the edges down so much in case we want to add a bit in there. So these are, I would say these are definitely inspired by Dede Willingham, who was here earlier. And if you're not familiar with her, check out her channel. She's an amazing collage artist and artist. She does drawings. Inktober, she's doing a farm theme. So that's going to be pretty amazing. So I'm trying to stretch them out a little bit as I glue them down, because I think that's what's happening. I think they just kind of shrink a bit when they get wet. I'll just fold that up. Okay, I think that would be fun kind of on there like that. And if I wanted to, like, let's see, do I have another pumpkin? I thought I had, oh, I got this guy. We got this little squirrely squirrel. We could put him on there. Whoops, I'm ripping him. I think he must have been on an envelope or a tag or something. Oh, I ripped his head off. I'm sorry, little squirrel. We can rebuild him. Oh, man. Okay, we just decapitated him. I guess that's not going to work. Hi, Steph. I did mail your happy mail, but it didn't go out until, that's too cutesy. It didn't go out until yesterday because I didn't have it ready on the weekend. And then on Monday, it was actually a holiday here. So the post office was closed on Monday. So I apologize. So this we're going to put here in the middle. We're going to stretch it as far as we can. And then I'm going to leave the edge open. I feel like I'm going to want to tuck something in there. So I'm gluing everywhere except the top edge of this one. And I'm stretching it out a bit. These definitely shrink a little bit when you. Now I feel like I should have put this behind here. I don't know if I can rip it up. Gee, I shouldn't have glued that one down all the way. Oh well, we're just gonna go on top. Maybe we will. We'll do that, and we'll cut the top off. So this is the origami paper that Dede sent me. I don't remember if I found a link for it. I'll try to see if I have a link. And then, okay, this one we're just going to glue the whole thing and then we can add stuff to it. Just going to glue the whole thing down to the postcard. Maybe we can use those papers to make, to rip some trees or something. Okay. And they should straighten out once they're dry. Okay. Da, da, da. Let's just have one more to glue down and then we'll add a few decorations. So this we'll put at the back. Making some abstracty fall landscapes. We'll see if we have, I have a tub of some fall stuff beside me. I don't know if I have enough to decorate them all, but whatever I do, I will show you next week. But I think what I'll do is I will do a giveaway of one of these postcards today. How did I have that? I think it was like that. We'll leave the top open if I can remember to do that. Thanks, Belinda. So are you guys all doing like fall themed stuff now? What's everybody else working on? And then I can always add some more glue there to tuck it down. Same with this one, I'm not going to glue the top section. Bye, Julie. Take care. Which was the top? I think that was the top, right? Okay. Diane says she almost tries to create something too realistic. Yeah, it's kind of why, oh, I went the wrong way, right? No, yeah, that's up. It's very freeing to do like abstract landscapes. Like Diane, if you haven't watched Dede, you should definitely watch her because she does, they're realistic, but they're not, they're like surrealistic, I can't talk. Heather is messing around with embossing powders. That's fun. We could even add stamping to these. We could stamp and add embossing powders, you know. Let's see. So we got 5 postcards here. That doesn't go there. I don't mind it on there, but it might be too cutesy. And then this we could add, I kind of like that. I'm gonna add that. Okay, and then I'll see if I have something in my stash over here. We could add to a few. Anne is doing sketchbook revival. Cool. 2024? Yes, 2024. There we go. Okay, so let me look over at my stash. I'm just gonna wipe my hands. And what do we have over here? You can even add like the tree stencil. Let's see, I do have, got some stickers, but they're kind of cutesy. Oh, with the hedgehogs, we're gonna add some hedgehogs that Dede sent. They're cute, but I think, oh, I kind of like this guy here, like he's looking up at that mountain. I need my scissors, my fussy cutting scissors. I don't know, he just kind of landed on there and I just kind of liked how he's sort of looking up. And this is on kind of like a rice paper. It's a Happy Mail I won from Dede. It was think some specialty paper, I think from Blick. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where she got it from. So yeah, I like that. I think that's super cute, but not too cute. So I think we'll just do hedgy on that one. Let's see if I have something. Oh, someone sent me some mushroom ephemera. I don't remember who sent me this. I think it was Pam. I think it was Callicrafty Pam. But we could put some funky mushrooms. Oh, maybe he's looking at this mushroom over here. Do that. Oops. I could cut that mushroom out. We could use this one. That's kind of cool. So for Sketchbook Revival, and do they have like prompts that you use, or can you tell us more about it? This is one of those vellum stickers. That's kind of cool. I think I'll keep these other mushrooms for something else. What else do I have in my pack here? I do have this lady that that might be cool there if we like rip her out. These are papers I won from Dede, like I think last year. They're like pour toast, I think. What if we rip her and put her on there? We'll fussy rip her. Anne says it's a new artist every day with new techniques to try. Okay. All right, do you guys like that? I think that's kind of cool. I think it might be needs like one more element. Some of these are a little cutesy. Let's see, what else? It's very simple. Or what about a bird? I got this like napkin bird. Maybe he could go on there. I'm gonna fussy cut him actually. Let's see if he will audition him. And again, I don't know where I got this napkin from. The thing with napkins is that they go transparent, so that might be too dark for that one. Unless I glue it on a piece of paper first, but I don't know if I have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I do like it though. Could, of course, I haven't taken the extra layers off it yet. what if we glue it onto, we could glue it onto this yellow one and then cut it out. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna take the layers off. And instead of using matte medium, I might just use a glue stick. Uh-oh. Okay, I need some tape. I love this stamp. That's kind of cool. It's an owl stamp. So if I would have been more prepared, I could have had a bunch of ephemera chosen, but I wasn't really that prepared. So I'm just taking the backings off with this napkin. And then we're going to just glue it onto this yellow piece, and then we'll cut it or rip it or something. And let's behind the girl. Yeah, don't know. Maybe instead of the mushroom. I think it covers up too much. I kind of like the red, how the red goes with that. Let's just do this. I don't know. I think I'll just put the glue here. Normally I would definitely use matte medium, but I just don't feel like waiting that long for something to dry. So I'm just gonna manhandle this. And then we'll cut it out. Normally I'd wait for the glue to dry, but I'm in a little hurry because we're running out of time. I want to do the giveaway. Maybe what I'll do is I will. So the reason I'm doing this is because when I glue down the napkin, if I glue it on a dark surface, you won't really see the image as well. So I think this yellow is bright enough to withstand the background, I hope. And I can, if I don't cut it super close, it's not like a white edge. Okay, so let's glue that. Okay, so we're gonna glue that. I think I'll do the mushroom here, and that's gonna, the back's gonna show through, but let's do that here. And then we're gonna have the hedgie. So what I'm gonna do is, out of these three, I'm gonna keep working on them, and we'll do a giveaway, and the winner gets to pick which one they want me to send them. But they're gonna be roughly like that. So I'm gonna do, it's gonna be, it's not gonna be Canada only, it's gonna be everywhere. So for everyone, after I type go, enter one number only between 1 and 100. Don't erase your numbers. No numbers after I type stop will count. I'll use random generator. And the first number closest without going over will get to pick which postcard. So let's, I'll type in go, and then you guys can put in your numbers between 1 and 100. I'm going to glue this down on here. And then you can just say girl, bird, or hedgehog. When you, if you, whoever wins, they can just choose which one they want. So we're going to glue that on there. So I'll keep working on these while you guys are putting in your numbers. And then I'll edge them with gold or black or something. And next week I'll try to decide ahead of time what I'm doing and have a few more things ready. Although we did okay. We did that journal page. Where did I put it? Well, we did a journal page with the rusty truck. I'll find it later. Let's see how this mushroom looks. I feel like it's too, I'm going to cut down the sticky part. I feel like it's going to be too, I'm just going to lightly fussy cut this. Now this is transparent, so we'll see how much of the background we see. So I thought maybe I should do this before you guys choose which one you want. You might not want this one. So I'm going to put that like so. I did fine. Thanks, Diane. You're always you guys are all very encouraging, and I really appreciate that. I can't. Here we go. Look at the mushroom. We're going to tuck the mushroom under there. Like so. And I'm going to just, I think I'll just glue that down. And I'm going to just use brown ink around her to just blend her in a little bit better. You can still enter, Diane. Okay, and then we'll glue that there. I'm tempted to do a little bit craziness. I'm gonna use some Inktense pencils. I just want to do a little bit more so you guys know what you're choosing from, because you might be like, well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's use this bark. I just want to kind of make the separation a bit more obvious. So I'm just going to use that. I'm going to activate it with some water just to make it look a little bit grungier. Okay, and I'm going to say stop in just a second. I just want to grungify this a little bit more. Maybe that's too much water. There, I like that better. It was like too pristine, you know? Do a little shadow behind this mushroom here. There. Okay, so that, and then I'm going to glue that down. And then we'll edge it with, probably with gold, I think would look cool, gold or black. All right, so I'm going to press stop. And whoever wins, you need to be able to give me your address if I don't have it. And then I'll get random.org. I think we'll just keep these simple. And then next week I'll have worked on these and I'll show you what we end up doing. They might get a little bit more involved than what these three did, but I think these are cute, but not like too cute, in my opinion. All right, let me get random.org. Da, da, da. Okay, so here's the random random generator. So the first one closest to 99 without going over. So who basically has the highest number? I think Heather Higby, you had 67. So I think Heather, I think you are the winner. I don't recognize your name from any social medias that I am on, so I'm just going to write in my email for you to email me your address. And let me know which one, which postcard do you want? And I'll finish it up and I'll send it to you. I might send you a few extra little stickers or something. So do you want the bird, the hedgehog? It's gonna be like that, or the girl. Woman with the mushroom, this one. All right. So I'll get that glued on there and I'll get that mailed out if you want to email me your address. So I think I'm just going to look for that journal page one more time. You would have thought I would have put it someplace safe. I think I'm not rolling over it. Okay, I'm not sure where it went, but this is kind of what we did today. And if you want to see the journal page, just rewind to watch the beginning. And that was fun. And thank you, Dede, for sending me these origami papers. They are very fun to rip up. They're nice and thin. They glue down well. They gel print well. They're sturdy. You can actually, I showed earlier, you can just use inks. Like this is Bombay ink on the origami paper. And then I spritzed it with water so you can get some pretty cool effects even without a gel plate. So anyhow, thanks so much everybody for coming. I hope you had fun. I had fun. And we'll see you guys all next week. Thanks for the replay crew watching any replays. And yeah, have a great week and happy fall. Bye.